hello, people, we might need the president here because we have the All-American Alexa Rizzo. And not only is she All-American, but she Athlete of the Week yet again for the 4th time, sponsored by Pittsburgh Federal Credit Union. And you probably know how this works. You had this 4 times already. We're just going to ask you some questions and you answer them, right? So, what an amazing national championship meet for you. After placing 8th in the prelims, what was your mindset going into the evening championship?
So, top 8 go to the A finals. Honestly, 8th, I was so happy to be in the 8th spot because can't go down from there. So if I did terribly, I would still finish 8th, and if I nailed every single dive, which fortunately I did, there's only room to go up. So I was less nervous than the morning session because I knew I would made it. I knew I could get 8th place. So I was confident in my skills and knew I could do them all. So I've been practicing all season for this. So I just went out there and did what I knew how to do and moved up to almost 2nd place, but 3rd place.
Definitely like Marvin Gaye, ain't no mountain high, ain't no mountain low, right? So with 4 divers earning All-American from our region, what does that say about the strength of the New York State divers in the Division III level?
I think the divers in Region 4 are the strongest competition for nationals. I mean, we always have a good showing at nationals, and everyone from Region 4 usually places even in the top 16, which is huge. It's unfortunate that we most of the time have the least amount of spots available to go to nationals. So I think maybe if people see that Region 4 is strong, they'll give us some more spots in the future years.
Definitely, man. I'm on that spot, low key, but don't tell nobody. I'm in disguise, right? So social media was buzzing this weekend over you, right? So tell us about how the support helped when people came there to actually see you.
So my mom, North Carolina, she's my biggest supporter. She never misses a single diving meet. She never has. So it was really nice to see her in the stands and see a familiar face. I could hear her cheering for me after every single dive, so it was really nice to have her down there with me.
Definitely, man. We got to get her like a dining hall coupon or something so she could go in there, right? So you nailed the 2nd dive of the night with a forward 2.5 pike and scored a 58.50. What did it feel like as you came out the water and saw the scores?
That was huge for me. That moved me up the leaderboard and gave me some hope that I really could place in top 3. And it gave me more motivation to move forward and keep doing my dives just like that and have more confidence.
Definitely, man. I don't know what none of that is, but I know that's a pretty good score, so congrats, right? So Naz has had some good swimmers and divers over the years, right? What advice would you give to future qualifiers to help make them more prepared for the big stage in the NCAA championship?
I would say just trust the process of taking it one step at a time and getting a little bit better each day. You know, the week before nationals, I was not feeling great. My dives weren't hitting in practice, and I was getting really nervous, but that's how diving is. You gotta go up and down and have those peaks and lows, and just have to remember that every dive matters, even to the last dive. That's what happened to me at regionals. I wasn't sure if I was gonna even make it to nationals, and then at the very last dive, I nailed it and got to 2nd place. So every dive counts. You can't take yourself out of it early.
Definitely, like Dory said from Finding Nemo, just keep swimming, right? So the last question is, tell us about the transition from a young diver at Nazareth to where you ended up as a national qualifier and All-American American.
So freshman year, I didn't even dive because I didn't want to do the 3-meter. So I'm glad that I gave myself a second chance and pushed myself to join the team, start on 3-meter, take it slow. And then I competed 3-meter at nationals and beat 7 girls. So I couldn't be happier, and it was an amazing experience.
Definitely, man. You're making us all sad because you're leaving us, but people, until next time.